I feel like I need to jump on here today and talk about the power of manifestation, because I know that a lot of you watching this right now don't really believe in it. Manifestation, meditation, visualization. You think it's all the fluffy stuff that people do when they sit in certain positions and, wish that life will be nice and this and that, and I'm going to attract it to myself and law of attraction. No, I want you to understand one thing. Manifestation is actually science. And today I'm going to explain to you what manifestation is, but I'm also going to explain what it's not. And I'm going to bring the science into the picture so you understand what's happening inside of your mind when you manifest. And what I'm also going to do is I'm going to give you the 5-step process on how to manifest what you want in your life. Now let's start off by declaring what is manifestation and what is it not. Well, manifestation is the opposite of wishful thinking. It's the opposite, because wishful thinking and hoping and wishing and it would be nice is all based around fear and lack. So when you're thinking, oh, I wish that would happen, your brain is already prepared in your head to say, well, it's never going to happen because it's never happened before, obviously. So what you're doing is you're amplifying what you're afraid of. You're amplifying the idea that it's not going to happen. And then it doesn't happen. And then you can say, see, I tried to meditate. I tried to visualize. It didn't work. You're not doing it the right way. So what it's not, let's make that clear, is a wishful thinking and hoping and let's see what happens. That's what it's not. That's the opposite. That's giving your power away to fear and the least resourceful part of you in that low vibrational energy. What manifestation is, it's a mental preparation for you to have the life that you deserve and the life of your dreams. But in order for you to deserve that life, you got to become that person, right? You can't be sitting down here hoping, wishing, let's see what happens, and then you buy a ticket at the lottery and then you win and then you're like, oh, life's great now. How many people who win the lottery actually lose all of their money afterwards? Because they're not mentally prepared. They're not living in the mindset of the standard of somebody who can have all of that money. This is what I'm trying to explain to you, and that's probably why manifestation isn't working for you. So, manifestation is a mental rehearsal that not only puts you in contact with what you truly want, but by rehearsing it 5 to 10 minutes every day, visualizing the ultimate version of you, the ultimate life that you want, what your brain is doing is it's thinking that it's already happening. Because remember, your brain doesn't know the difference between what's real and what is just a thought in your head. So your brain actually believes that it's happened. So you're going to go in and hold a presentation. You're going to manifest, your dream house. Your brain already believes that it's happened, which means you automatically start to download information that I'm worthy of my dreams. They're actually possible. They can actually come true because I'm seeing it enough times. And then my reticular activating system, which is the bunch of nerves in the back of your skull, right? The RAS then starts to filter, because it's a filtering system. It starts to filter out all that fear that was present when you were wishing, and then it starts to magnify the things that you believe will come your way. So you start to go into that feeling of self-belief, that knowing it's going to happen. So the self-doubt is out the window and the knowing is there. You start to act like that person. You start to have confidence like that person. And then you start to notice that your life evolves, and then you go, wow, I can't believe this thing just came my way. That is manifestation. That is law of attraction. You made that happen. You made that happen. And if you're watching this and you still don't believe me, I know you're not doing it correctly. You're not doing the work. Because this is not something goes, oh my God, now I changed my life. No. This is something that you need to do every day, just like you brush your teeth. You do that every day, right? Or take a shower, I hope. Well, why not put in 5 to 10 minutes living in your ultimate life? I mean, seriously, feeling it, immersing yourself into it. Because the more feeling you connect with it, the more cohesive you are between mind and heart, the more connected you are to your dreams. Because you can't move anything with just your mind. It's got to be in connection with your heart so you feel a pull towards it. Now, does manifestation give you the ultimate life just by manifesting and sitting there and breathing and, oh my God, life is so beautiful, I can see it? No, of course not. Absolutely not, because there's one component missing, and that's action. And that's the component that most people forget, unfortunately. So I'm going to give you the 5-step process to manifesting anything that you want in your life based on the science of your brain. Number 1, you've got to dream gigantic. Don't dream with fear and put the lid on and go, yeah, I could have that, but I could never have that. Dream with what you want. Open up your brain and let the juices flow. What would it look like if I had the ultimate body? What would it feel like to have the ultimate house? How would it look like? What would my life look like to have the ultimate amount of money on my bank account? And when you do it, pay attention to the saboteurs that keep coming in, wanting to sabotage, say, no, you're not worthy, you're not good enough, right? That's all of that bullshit that's in the wishing, hoping, let's see what happens land, where most people live. No, you go into the visualization, 5-10 minutes, and you just see it. You go into it and you make the vision so big, you smile about it, because you know when you smile, it's hard to think shitty thoughts. When you smile, try it now, when you're smiling, oh, I hate my life, I hate being me. Yeah, it doesn't work, right? When you smile, you automatically feel uplifted. You go and pop into those high, beautiful vibrational frequencies that live up here. So number 1, dream completely with your mind open. Completely. No judgment, nothing. Okay, number 2, once you've done that, what you need to do when you're in that space is you're dreaming with the lid open and then you are walking through it. So in your brain, you've got to walk through the process of getting what you want. Not just visualizing yourself at the end goal, here's my house on the cliff. No, how would you get there? Watch yourself walk through the process, because otherwise, if you just look at the house on the cliff, when you came out of that meditation, your brain's going to go, well, I don't have a roadmap there. Plus, I don't think it's ever going to happen because it's too big for me. But if you can sit in your mind and start going into like, oh, these are the steps. There it is. I walk into the back. Boom. Ooh, I take the loan. I get the clients. That's it. I do the sales calls. I do whatever it is to get the money behind what it is that I want. Or the ultimate body, you're visualizing it. Great. What's it look like? I'm in the kitchen. I'm cooking amazing food that I love, that's so healthy and good for me. You know, I'm standing on the scale. There it is. I've lost 200 grams. This is the way you need to do it. You visualize it clearly. Okay? Then number 3 part of the process is go, right, who do I need to become right now in order for me to have that life? Because the person that was wishing, hoping to see what happens is not the same person that's going to have the ultimate dream. Great. So then you visualize, how does that person walk? Do I have the same friends that I have now? Do I hang around the same circles? You know, do I change something? Because if you don't change something in what you're doing right now, you're not going to have that dream life, because you are a product of your past and you keep regurgitating your past. So something's got to change. Step number 5 is getting the habits and rituals that you need to do. What's one thing that you can do, and then practice it every single day. Practice, 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 practice. This is how you ultimately utilize the law of attraction and manifestation. And you've got to believe that it's possible. You've got to believe that this is what you can do with your life, and have the worth, the self-worth, that you are the kind of person that can have the life of your dreams. Because let me tell you something, every single person that you admire out there, nobody started with self-worth, confidence, lots of money, all this stuff that you think they did. No, they all started from the beginning. But if you ask them, they all saw it in their head before they manifested it in their life. So on that note, start right now and find what is it that you truly